Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young man named Lucas. Lucas was known far and wide for his unwavering integrity. He was honest, trustworthy, and always acted with the highest moral principles. His integrity shone like a beacon, guiding others in the village to do the right thing. Part 1. Lucas grew up watching his father, a humble carpenter, live his life with integrity. He learned from a young age that integrity was not just a word, but a way of being. His father's actions spoke louder than any words, and Lucas made a vow to uphold the same values in his own life. As Lucas grew older, his reputation for integrity spread beyond the village. People from neighboring towns sought his counsel and trusted his judgment. He became known as the man who could be counted on to do what was right, no matter the cost. Part 2. One day, a wealthy merchant passing through the village heard of Lucas and his reputation for integrity. Intrigued, the merchant approached Lucas with a proposition. He offered Lucas a large sum of money to overlook some shady dealings that would benefit the merchant but harm the village. Lucas was faced with a difficult decision. The money could have changed his life and his family's future, but he knew that compromising his integrity would betray everything he stood for. With a heavy heart, Lucas turned down the merchant's offer, choosing to uphold his values even in the face of temptation. Part 3. Word of Lucas's decision spread quickly through the village. The villagers were inspired by his unwavering commitment to integrity, even when faced with such a tempting offer. They began to look to Lucas as a role model, striving to emulate his moral compass in their own lives. Lucas's act of integrity not only strengthened his own character, but also had a ripple effect on the entire village. People began to treat each other with more honesty and respect, knowing that they were following in the footsteps of a man of true integrity. Part 4. Years passed, and Lucas grew old. As he sat by the fire one evening reflecting on his life, he felt a deep sense of peace and contentment. He knew that he had lived a life of integrity, staying true to his values even in the face of adversity. Looking back, Lucas realized that integrity was not just a virtue, but a guiding light that had led him through life's challenges and triumphs. It was the compass that had kept him on the right path, even when the way seemed dark and uncertain. 5. As the villagers gathered around Lucas, thanking him for his wisdom and leadership, he shared one final insight with them. Integrity is not just about doing the right thing when others are watching, he said. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is looking. It's about staying true to yourself and your values, no matter the circumstances. With those words, Lucas closed his eyes for the final time, leaving behind a legacy of integrity that would continue to inspire generations to come. The villagers vowed to carry on his legacy, remembering that true greatness lies not in wealth or power, but in the strength of one's character and the integrity of one's soul.